Now turn up.
All right, this is try number 1. My name is Marcus. I'm Dynasty Fun Dads. This is my son Jackson. You're 8 months old now. He's like, what are all these screens here for? So we're going to be going through Week 13 preview. I think there might be a little glare that might be coming through one of my windows back there. But we have the Christmas tree up. It is December 3rd already. I've been a little behind on videos because we've been doing some other stuff business-wise when it comes to my primary job. So we've just been a little bit behind, but we're going to be doing Week 13, kind of a recap of Thursday Night Football. Let's just go through that. 27-17. If you had Dak, just a disappointing game. Taysom Hill did what he does best. Is not a great NFL quarterback, but man, he just rushes a ton. The only pretty much highlight is Dallas's defense. Also, CD Lamb had 12-ish points, and I think 12.2 in standard football. So if you're PPR, half-point PPR, he had a couple catches there too. So, and he was targeted. He was the only one that was actually targeted a ton of times because Amari Cooper played 20 to 30% of the snaps. He just wasn't out there, so disappointing for Amari Cooper if you did start him. But let's go through the Giants and Dolphins right off the bat here. If you're a Giants fan, you have Mike Glennon. You are just staring back there. Hi, you're on video. Yeah, can you smile? Oh, what happened here? What happened to the monkeys? Timeout. Can we can we show them other toys you got? God, this thing is fun. He's like, I'm parade a party. For some of you, oh, my cat's running around now. For some of you that have seen the previous videos, I started even before Jackson was born. You probably saw him when he was like a month old, but now he is crazy 8-month-old. Giants, you're starting Barkley. That is it. No Kadarius Toney this week. No. He's out. And then Galladay, you're not starting him. Dolphins, you're starting Tua. Because actually Tua is actually a low-end quarterback 1. Waddle has been amazing lately, so you have to start Jalen Waddle. You just have to. I don't want to cut Jackson out of this video, but then I think there's glare, so we are having some issues there. But that is pretty easy. And Gaskin again, he with the RB apocalypse, you're almost having to start him. You want this? We're going to go to the next game. Yeah, we're going to go to the next game. I want you to be occupied for your 20 minutes here, 15 minutes here. Colts and Texans. Gosh, Texans 2-9. Colts have been heating up. What else do you want me to say about the Colts? You're starting JT. Michael Pittman is a wide receiver 3. Maybe not a wide receiver 2 right now. Carson Wentz is an emergency quarterback 2. High quarterback 2. He's better than the likes of Matt Ryan, but he's worse than the likes of like Kirk Cousins right now. So you're into this kind of sphere. This week. Texans, you're not starting any Texans. I'm not even going to start Brandon Cooks in this one. Fantasy footballers, we're just going to kind of skip to that, or just say that they have said T.Y. Hilton is now nicknamed T.Y. Houston. Hey, T.Y. Hilton could somehow blow up against the Texans because that's all he does. And so he's good for at least 2 weeks of the year. And he's against Texans. So if you need like a super deep play, why not T.Y. Hilton? Let's roll it up with them. The fantasy footballers, let's roll it up with them. I like it. Vikings, Lions, 0-10-1. Man, the Lions have just been bad. So Swift is out or likely out, and he might be out for a couple weeks now, the rumors are. So Jamal Williams is a start in the RB apocalypse just because the Vikings defense has been so horrid. No one else besides Hawkinson. Hawkinson, low-end tight end 1. And what are you going to get from tight end? 6 to 16 is these weeks that you're going to have 1 catch or 2 targets for 2 catches for 14 yards, and you're going to have another week that's 50 yards and a touchdown. And these weeks are going to continue to kind of bounce all over the place, right? Tight ends are frustrating. And we thought Hawkinson was going to take another step. Drooling. We thought Hawkinson was going to take another step, but he did not take another step in the right direction. The beginning of the year, 2 weeks, I was like, man, let's ring it up. We're amazing, and we're so right on everything. And then after that, it's been a little bit downhill on Hawkinson. Vikings, starting Jefferson, starting Thielen, starting Madison. All almost automatic starts, and Cousins is a good low-end quarterback 1. He's actually been a really good quarterback. He's been a quarterback 1 this year, so you have to kind of keep bringing him up and starting him on this one. Eagles versus Jets. Jalen Hurts still questionable. I am, again, not playing the Philadelphia backfield, whether it's Miles, whether it's Boston Scott, unless there's only one of them. And then if there's only one of them, there's 4 running backs, and only one of them can only be playing, which is probably not likely because they'll probably sign somebody else. they'll probably sign Adrian Peterson next. Mark my words, it is December 3rd. How does Adrian Peterson get on the Eagles? Well, first of all, he has to get dropped by the Seahawks, or cut by the Seahawks. But he could be an Eagle. That would be something if I just predicted that. That would be highly unlikely, but hey. Oh, you're looking at the kitty cat? So, when we talk about the Eagles, Gainwell is the least of the four, but you have Sanders, Howard, and Scott that all are either healthy or not healthy or whatever it might be, and it's just going to be a mess. And then, to top that off, you have Jalen Hurts, who is the running back one of that team. Like I have mentioned a million times, he is the running back one on that team, which is annoying. And so that is what you are having to deal with. And so Devontae Smith is a start just because he has been a decent wide receiver over the last 6 weeks. And so you're starting him, but that is about it. And if Jalen Hurts doesn't end up playing, it doesn't really affect my opinion on Devontae Smith because Jalen Hurts is already not an ideal quarterback for Devontae Smith. Jets, Elijah Moore, Michael Carter's still hurt. You're not starting a Jets running back, and that is it. Woo, done. Eagles defense, stream them. Cardinals, Kyler, Hopkins still both questionable. They're playing. If they're playing, you're starting them. If they're not, you're not. And it's pretty easy. James Conner going to be a running back one this week, even against the Bears. And Christian Kirk is still that wide receiver that I feel is underrated. He is the Robert Woods right now this year. He's just doing what you definitely need him to do, and just no one's caring about it. He's actually he's like a little bit of a Robert Woods, like light kind of a little bit, but I mean he's had a really good year so far, and he's just been shadowed by. He hasn't really even been shadowed. Rondale Moore's been there, AJ Green's been there, and then now Nuke's hurt, and Kyler's hurt, and James Conner's scoring 8 million touchdowns. So it just seems like he's been kind of the forgotten guy, but he's been doing well. Like he's been doing well fantasy-wise. And the Bears, you're starting Mooney. He's a wide receiver 3. That is David Montgomery, and then that is it. That is end of list. Man, we still got some time left. Yeah, you want to play? Hi. Should we show him a video of you? Should we show him a video of you? What? Yeah? So you might have a video implement. Hey, are you eating my sweatshirt? Are you eating my sweatshirt? Are you eating my sweatshirt? That's my sweatshirt. That's my sweatshirt. Hey, excuse me, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be under there. Oh, nice burp. What are you doing under there? Why you poke your head? Let's get you out of there. Here, but it is fun having an 8-month-old. I mean, I don't know. There's just no words to describe it. But he wants to get into the cat food, which is way over there, and he wants to get into the Christmas tree, which is over here. So that's why he's in that. Or else I put him on the ground, he's gone. And then we got problems, and this video is going to take 40 minutes instead of 20 minutes. All right, Chargers, Bengals. Herbert starting, Eckler starting, Keenan Allen starting. You really like Keenan Allen. Start Jackson's start of the week. Keenan Allen. You heard it here, all right? You got a running back and quarterback that you're going to have to deal with, okay? You're going to have to think of who it is. And you might have to do a tight end. Where was I at? Oh, Mike Williams, super inconsistent, so you're just going to have to... you're probably going to play him begrudgingly, and he's probably not going to do as much as you want, but you're still going to play him. So, play him. Joe Burrow, not starting. Sorry. Not starting. Bengals. With Joe Mixon. You're starting Joe Mixon. He's been a top 5 running back. I don't know why you wouldn't start him. Jamar Chase. You are still going to start him just because he's had some bad weeks here. Doesn't mean the upside is just way too much. Remember when I gave it to him like a couple minutes ago? Now this is what we deal with. And now it's gone. And now we have another one. Don't throw this one off. All right. We might have some loud background noise. Buccaneers, Falcons. There's not much else to say about Bengals. Bengals. I'm not starting T. Higgins or anything like that right now unless I'm in a deeper league and I'm just desperate at the wide receiver position. Buccaneers, no Antonio Brown, suspended 3 games because of the COVID issues. Not going to get into the COVID issues, but you just know. I mean, falsified information. So Evans, woo! Godwin, double woo, woo, woo. And, well, not double woo, I guess. You can't have Godwin as your starting week 2, okay? Fine. He's got 2 start of the weeks. Chris Godwin. Mike Evans should actually get the double whoop. I hope you find this informative. Leonard Fournette is going to be starting, and Tom Brady is the GOAT. The GOAT, Tom Brady. What do you think about Tom Brady? Your start of the week, yeah. Tom Brady start of the week. Always start of the week, right? Tom Brady. He's got the Tom Brady, Chris Godwin stack. I like it. Falcons, we've got Cordell Patterson. You're starting him, and you... Did you like Cordell Patterson? He's against the Bucs defense. Okay. I thought he almost did the start of the week for Cordell Patterson. That was close. We were dangerously close there. Where was I at? Falcons. Matt Ryan, you're not starting. He's been bad. And that's it. That is it. Oh, Kyle Pitts. You're just going to have to deal with the tight end. He's a tight end 6 of 16 this year. Not for his career, but for this year. That he relies into the tight end abyss until they figure out their stuff there. Jaguars. James Robinson. Limited practice. Probably going to play. So you're playing him. And that is it. Rams. That was fun. You were starting Matthew Stafford. You're starting Matthew Stafford against the Jaguars. Good pick. All right, good pick. We need some running backs though, unless you're gonna do 0 RB strategy. All right, Darrell Henderson, you're playing him, but be cautious. He is still out in practice. My guess is he's gonna miss this game. I think the Rams think that they can win without him against the Jaguars. Yeah, he agrees a lot with that notion, and so. That is why I think that they are going to play Sony Michel. Sony Michel should be picked up in all redraft leagues, and that's why in Dynasty you need handcuffs. Like 8, I told you 8 million times. You're starting Cup. You can't pick Cup. He's the number 1 wide receiver in fantasy. You can't just have everybody good. And so, you need some running backs. Do you like Antonio Gibson? No. Do you like Josh Jacobs? Do you like Najee Harris? That was like a half. Najee Harris plays the Ravens? No. How about any Seattle running back? It's like you're funny. How about Elijah Mitchell? I'm going through the rest of the teams. How about Clyde Edwards-Helaire? How about Javonte Williams? That is an I'm pooping face. That is not good. We have all those teams left. Damian Harris? He's playing no running backs. Gotcha. All right. Well, we are already at 12 minutes. Jeez. Whew. Washington Raiders. Antonio Gibson. You're playing Antonio Gibson. Taylor Heineke's actually good. He's actually a good quarterback, too. I promise I'm not pooping during this video, but I can't guarantee about him. Right? Are you pooping? Okay, I'm going to try to make this a very couple minutes because I don't want him in his poop if he's actually doing what I think he's doing. Raiders, Jacobs, you're starting. That's it. Steelers, we're going to be speeding through. You were starting Najee. You're doing... your Deontay's been one of the most consistent wide receivers. Okay. Claypool is big boomer bust. You're going to have him at 3 o'clock. So if you need some big points, Claypool's the guy. I would start him in this matchup. Ravens, Lamar starting. Andrews starting. Marquise Brown starting. Big starts against Steelers that have just been a shell of themselves, unfortunately, lately. 49ers, Elijah Mitchell. All right, maybe not Elijah Mitchell. That is still an I'm pooping face. All right. I'm starting Elijah Mitchell, and Brandon Ayuk is a huge upgrade here. And George Kittle, I love that. Seattle, not starting anybody, including DK. I want to see a week of DK that can actually do something. He's been very bad lately, and 49ers defense is actually surprisingly decent, and 49ers are hot lately, so I am not starting DK. Sorry, Tyler Lockett actually would be the only one because he's actually been consistent and actually been okay. Chiefs, Broncos, you're starting your normal Chiefs, and Broncos, just know Melvin Gordon might not play. Have a backup. Javonte is not going to be on waivers, so he's going to be a huge stud. I mean, he's going to be a huge stud this week. And honestly, I'm scared for Melvin Gordon fans because Melvin Gordon may not see the field the way that he did before if Javonte breaks out against the Chiefs. And he can easily do that against the Chiefs' run defense. Bills, Patriots, Bills. I mean, this is going to be a tough game for Allen and Diggs, but you're going to have to start them. It's just you're going to have to expect less probably from this game, unless it's somehow sort of shootout with Mac Jones. And you're not starting Mac, but you could start the running back carousel, Damian Harris. And for the weapons, you're just going to have to play the Russian roulette. If I'm playing Russian roulette this week, let's go with, I almost said Kendrick Bourne. I'm going to say Nelson Aguilar. Let's just go with that Nelson Aguilar this week. It's a random guess. Your guess is as good as mine. This is Marcus for Dynasty Football Dads. Hey, Jackson, say goodbye as we go change your poopy diaper. Let's see. I want to see if he did it. I don't think he did. Hey, say hi. Hey. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Oh, you're just playing with the computer now. Do. All right. Bye, guys.